every time I add or improve observability in my applications, I am surprised by what I find. Because very often, when I gather data on how my application actually works in production, not how I think it works, but how it actually works for real customers with real workloads, with real requests and real load balancing and all the rest, I am very surprised. Because here's the thing, when you read the code, often it seems relatively straightforward. With simple features, at least, you read the code, it reads sequentially, and I think, well, seems reasonable. It's all tested, the unit tests all pass, you run it on your local machine, it works fine. But what happens when 1,000 visitors all of a sudden enqueue background jobs? There is no way of simulating that locally that is repeatable and reliable. The only way of simulating that is not simulating it at all, it's actually have it happen for real in production. And when I look at the observability for such applications, very often I am surprised. There are all sorts of patterns that I was not expecting. Usage patterns from customers, traffic patterns, and there are so many failure modes, but essentially, whenever I've added observability, I'm surprised. And what does that mean? It means that my assumptions were incorrect, which, as we all know in software, is very dangerous. And it can lead to applications failing in all sorts of weird and wonderful ways. Another point is, without observability, I've seen a lot of applications fail silently. So sometimes when we've added observability to applications that are quite old, I look at the observability and it turns out there's a whole load of actions being taken by the users in the application just are not working. Features are not working. And maybe nobody can be bothered telling support about it. Maybe customers give up. Maybe there's just not enough customers using it to have the percentages so that they can actually see anything on the support desk at all. So lots of invisible failures. And once again, this is made on faulty assumptions. I could tell you lots of different stories. I will stop there for today. But just bear in mind that when you push to production, that is not your job over. And there are all sorts of assumptions you're making about how it is going to work in production. So watch your assumptions and observe away. Bye for today.